I succeeded in bringing father's phone to him. The first person he reached out to was Alfa Sonny. I understood why he decided to call a cleric. Mama Ologi's body must be buried on no other day but today by exactly 4 p.m. It had always been the Islamic tradition. Come on, Aduni. Let's give space to Mama's body, Mother said as she weakly pulled me up. Mother and I left Father in the room still sobbing. I saw Mother put a call through to Auntie Jumoke. Auntie Jumi is Father's immediate younger sister. Mama Ologi betted just 2 of them. The receiver responded and I heard Mother spoke, half crying, half speaking. Auntie Jumoke didn't allow Mother to complete her sentence before she hanged up. Confusion blended with Mother's sorrow. Was it intentional? Was it the network? Mother directed the questions to no one in particular. The death of Mama Ologi became a shadow hovering over her house, like a tree shading a spot. Few hours later, a knock jolted our trio up, Father, Mother, and I. It seemed it was a knock with metaphysical force. Aduni, check whoever is at the door, I was instructed. It took me thousands of years to stand up, for I wasn't sure what I would encounter at the door. I eventually stood up to go and open the door. Alfa Sonny and 2 other clerics were standing at the door. I ushered them in. Assalamu alaikum, Alfa Sonny and the other clerics greeted. Wa alaikum salam, her trio responded in unison. I took my seat beside Father so the guests could sit on the sofa in the living room. Alfa Sonny cleared his throat and started speaking. Baba Aduni, we all know how much you love Mama Ologi, but know that the superior being loves her more than we do. There is another knock startled everyone because we were not expecting anyone else. Father himself went to open the door, and there stood Auntie Jumoke without her head covered. Father gave her a stern look. Auntie Jumoke greeted us all as she entered. Her eyes were swollen from weeping. Network issues can really paint people red, I conceived in my mind. Mother and I exchanged glances. Didn't you say my brother is dead? How come he is living? Auntie Jumoke questioned Mother. Everyone opened their mouths, but words were seized. Ahusu Bilai, Mother shouted. That was the network handwork. You wanted to break the news of Mama Ologi's death, and you were incomprehensible. Even a dumb man would think someone close to you as your husband died. Auntie Jumoke fired at Mother. If you are shocked about your mother's death, you should be mourning instead of looking for people to put the blame on. Mother spoke angrily at Father's sister. The atmosphere was hot, and Father had to eat his feast on the wooden table in the living room. Tranquility reigned. Father couldn't say anything. His negative emotions were at stake. Alfa Sonny cleared his throat again as he began to speak. First of all, let's give all glory and honor to Allah, who deserves it all. Without him, none of us would be here sitting. Shaitan is a being who derives pleasure in worse situations, and we all shouldn't give him a chance to. Yesterday, Mama Ologi was here alive with us, but the one who loves her more than us had called her to glory. Alfa Sonny paused for an approval from us. He continued when he saw that he had everyone's attention. In the name of Allah the Benevolent, may God forgive the sins of the dead. May He overlook her shortcomings. We prayed to Allah to grant her Jannatul Firdaus. While Alfa Sunny was praying, my gaze was on Aunty Jumoke as she removed her handkerchief from her purse to cover her hair. As I continued to look at Aunty Jumoke, something mystic happened that sent my cognition into a labalu. Did I just saw Aunty Jumoke snarling? My heart pounded 1,000 fold.